Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel, and today I'm here with a topic in sequel to your knowledge of knowing a lot of genres and subgenres. Now the time has come to apply that knowledge and to really kindle and spark your story idea. So let's not wait to get to know how to spark a wonderful story idea that would be a perfect fit for this NaNoWriMo 2023. Now, whether you are gearing up for NaNoWriMo or you're simply looking for a kind of an inspiration, this video is a perfect one for you to get to know some tips, some strategies to actually spark and kindle a story that would come out of you and come on the paper in a realistic form. Now, preptober videos, these are all about preparation for the NaNoWriMo 2023. We all know that. But what is the core of any good novel? Yes, it is the captivating story idea that keeps the readers engaged not for few pages but throughout the book. Now, how to kindle, how to ignite this creative spark? Quickly, let us jump into the tips and strategies of this particular story idea. Tip number 1. Observe the world around you. You have to be a very keen observer. You have to really open your eyes and observe what is happening around your own scenarios in a world that you are set in. You see, everybody is planted in different settings and different scenarios and different circumstances. You have to be a keen observer of your circumstances, your scenarios, and all the world and happenings around you. You have to get yourself really engaged in the real life experiences, in the people around you, the places around you, the happenings, everything that is going on around you. Now, the events that are actually happening around you, they can really serve a kind of a gold mine of the motivation or inspiration to kindle your story idea. Just pay very good heed and attention to the minute details like emotions, details of people, places, and things that resonate with you very well. Start paying attention to everything and everybody around you. Tip number 2. Explore what if scenarios. Now, you have to constantly put this question in the circumstances that you are. First, you have to be a good observer, and then you have to say, what if? And then complete the sentence with different possibilities, imaginations, etc. Now, this what if thinking is very, very crucial and very important. Now, you observe an event, but you ask yourself, what if something else would have happened instead of this? That actually opens a lot of other ways for your story idea. Because if you observe only one thing, that is only one way or one path to your story idea. But if you put the question, what if? There are multiple ways that your story can proceed to twist, turn, and actually lead to different kind of destinations. Secondly, you can ask about a character. Say you observe somebody around you. Then you say, what if this particular character that may be a part of my story had some kind of different attitude or different response to particular situation? What if the person would not have been angry? What if the person would have been neutral? What if the person wouldn't have reacted? So all these what if possibilities actually open a new way in front of you for your story idea to progress. You don't have only one possibility, but you have multiple possibilities where your story can actually take twists and turns. You can enter into intriguing narrative pathways. Now, next we come to tip number 3. Kindle a story idea from your personal experiences. See, everybody's life has a lot of experiences, like infinite experiences. Happy, sad, good, bad. you share with people, you ignore many things. So all these people have many experiences, and I'm sure you have infinite number of experiences. And if you just compile all these experiences together, you can actually kindle a story idea. Just try to recollect your memories. Just try to focus on your challenges in life. Your wins, your losses can actually turn into great story ideas. And you can lay a foundation of very relatable, authentic stories from the experiences drawn from your own life. Tip number 4. Revisit some classics and some folklores. You have to just go through some kind of classical literature, your local literature, your folk literature. You have to be very well acquainted with the mythologies that are actually people are having, who are in your community, in your local region. And you have to be very well acquainted with the folklores of your surrounding areas. These are actually timeless tales. And these tales and these story ideas, they contain universal themes. And you can add a spark to all these things by modernizing them, adding a contemporary touch to these folklores and classics. And you can twist and turn and play sometimes with these classics and folklores and mythologies and create a kind of a fictional new story idea. And actually that would kindle a very good mix of classic and contemporary story idea. Tip number 5. You have to explore the unanswered questions. Think about the mysteries of the universe. Think about the endless, infinite world around you. There are so many crimes, there are so many mysteries which are unsolved, which are not answered. And they will always stay unanswered. Because everything doesn't have a logic, everything doesn't have a reason or basis behind that. Every happening is not to be explained fully. Even I'm sure you might have experienced so many things in your life which are not explainable, which don't have a reason, they just occur and you have to face them and then they pass away. There's so many unresolved conflicts. Even you're going through so many unresolved conflicts in your relationships with many people in your life. Just think of an answer to all these things. And actually your story can really provide a kind of an answer to some kind of conflicts, some kind of complicated relationships, events, happenings that you have experienced or you know by others' experience, and just try to find some kind of a logical, sensible things behind them and crack up some story idea. Isn't this a wonderful idea? Definitely it is. So this is the 5th point that you can ponder upon. 6th point, combine the elements. Combine the unexpected elements. Now just pick up 2 concepts or 2 themes. Just think of 2 very well blendable genres and just mix them up. That is, create a kind of a mashup. So that also sometimes creates a lot of good story ideas. The fusion that you have created by blending or mixing 2 concepts, 2 themes or 2 genres can actually give birth to some unique things or unique kind of situations, unique kind of themes, some really exciting ideas that you can cook up into a story idea. 7th tip, play with the genre tropes. Now you know, last time in my video I talked about genres, but you can give a twist to the genres. It's not necessary you follow the definition of a genre. You can add your own thing to that particular genre. You can divert a little a particular genre. Still the genre stays the same, but you have added a twist, a new thing. And that actually makes a kind of something new, something unique that you can actually finally build up in a story idea. This kind of strategy, it leads to some very fresh, thought-provoking narratives. And one should actually think upon all these things. Just you have to not totally change a particular concept, but add a twist, add your own thing to a particular genre, story, idea or theme. Tip number 8, visual inspiration. Suppose you see a wonderful, beautiful painting, some kind of an art, kind of a sculpture, some kind of a photography. Even if you see very deeply and observe very nicely the Pinterest boards. The Pinterest app, it has boards. So if you actually observe these and follow them very nicely, they can actually add a kind of stimulation in your imagination, and then you can visualize a whole story out of all these things. You can visualize one whole story out of a still painting. Yes, you can do. Just transform yourself in a kind of a, like you see a historical painting. You transform yourself in that painting. Imagine the world around you changing and spark a story idea. Tip number 9, mind mapping and brainstorming. Use very well said, though I will not discuss at present, though I might not be knowing a lot of them, but there are so many mind mapping and brainstorming techniques. Actually, the visual tools, they help you to connect to different kind of ideas, and then they magnify into a bigger picture of your story, and then you can actually cook up the whole story. At least it ignites a spark that leads you into that world, or a kind of brainstorming technique will help you to get into that mood of actually creating a story. So these were my 9 tips to spark some great story ideas. I hope you liked them. Now I want to listen from you all people. Tell me, how do you spark your story ideas? What stimulates you? What kind of motivates you? Or what mood chair do you sit inside to write a story whenever you are actually repeating this story writing technique? So do let me know in the comment section about your strategy, your methodology of cooking up a story. What are your favorite techniques? What are your sources of inspiration? It can be a Pinterest board, it can be photo, it can be some past memories. So what are they exactly? Do mention in the comment section. And this is a complete wrap on actually different tips and strategies of sparking a great story idea. But just remember, there is not one size that fits everyone. Everybody have their own kind of methodologies, mannerisms, and mindset is also very different. People approach is actually varying amongst the people only. Today you have a different approach. Tomorrow you have a different approach to your own story. Your approach to your story can vary within yourself also. So what about different people? Definitely it will vary. You just have to keep on experimenting and adopt what is best and fits the best and suits you. Let your creativity flow. Now, if you find this video useful and helpful for the upcoming NaNoWriMo, don't forget to hit the like button. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. At the same time, stay tuned for more such kind of preptober videos and writing inspiration. Until next time, happy brainstorming and happy sparking your story idea. I'll see you in the next video. Till then, thank you. Take care. Bye-bye.